That's just what I seek to find. Oh yeah, I ain't in the mood. I just need some solitude. Oh gosh, but everybody's trying to talk to me and nobody trying to hear me out. So you've got some things to say unless we can just move your mouth. The things you say, it makes no sense. I don't run out of time to figure it out. Leave me alone. It's best you just leave me out. See, what I'm trying to say is that this caused me so much pain. Feeling like I've got no control over my own brain. And it's sad to see that you don't see it's driving me insane. Leave me alone. Yes. Yo, right, you know, enough of them forget black and delete. Airplane mode out the life, you so sweet. Come and bring off me line 7 days at the week. Oh, me no feel right now, me no feel sweet. Feel I beg you this, feel I beg you that. Aye, shut your aye, cut the crap. 2020 now, certain things we start so we disappear to the habitat. Cause everybody's trying to talk to me, but nobody wanna hear me out. Yeah. Everybody's got some things to say, unless we didn't just move them out. The things I say, I'm telling you, leave me alone.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Musida lon jara matanala emo. On fon e jam. Bari ngol albe nyaadi. Albe be kairato. Boko nangen def. Brothers and sisters, good evening. It's been a long time. I have not been online. Like the song said, I was seeking for a solitude. You know, I choose to go offline, you know, and it happens that it come during also, it was on the same time with Ramadan. So it helps me to stay more away from social media, mainstream and social media. But that doesn't mean we are not following what is going on. I will take this opportunity to thank everybody who have been writing to me, you know, who have been checking on me, wanting to know what is going on with me. I am 100% fine. I am fine, but I choose myself, you know, to find some peace of mind, like the song is saying. I thought I have to, you know, avoid the distractions of mainstream and social media. That's why I was putting my internet off and I was not coming online doing the program like it is, like I promised I would have done it. But as we all know, it's Ramadan. And Ramadan, you know, it means you have to, you need some focus, you know, whatever you are up to. So, Musidalon Jara Matanala Emon, Komi Musidamon Bubakar Gobi Jalo, the same youth, Jimina Don Yandi, Esare Basse Santa Su, Midohodi, Belgium. Mi andi no en wayri mi wayri arde online. Wayru golla non arde online ko jam wona fi wonde man haray mi do hebno fitna ma dum mi do nawni mi daru mi tay wonde man on time mi do e suma on mi sikki mi har mi do jogi lot of ko be nata distraction ko woni lang you know mi sikki wonde man buri mojude am on time ko mi nyifu internet am mi darata news o mi duita ko mi wonata konko ko wano social media ko be nata Facebook ko yaade e mum pour mo wawa hebude honno be nata dum jippina hakkilande wona fiara mi do jogi no problem ma anything because argol on online okay argol haldugol e jama it's based on like ko engagement mo mi detani hore am wona non fi wonde mane on tigo haray ala wadde follow ko woni yaade ko haray ala ko woni ko hiide ko andanta welata dum ma dum ko wela dum si yawti don mi salmini onon fo battane sumayere ndu haray mi non Eid Mubarak ko be nata kon haray mi salmini kala ko wondo hedade all time e kari hedito do musidangal e friends in everybody miɗo salmina kala wonɗo ko wonduɗa e nder aduna on wonnoɓe lan heɗade kala wonnoɗo lan kadi windude no lando fi an daraynoɓe o programme the open conversation wayruɓe mo yiide sikka wondema haray komi nawnunoɗo ma ɗum heɓu probléme miɗa jippini hakkille moɗon goɓɓe mom mi windi on no mi haalni on haray fus alano ko waɗi ko fi komin tigi waɗi ko welo an waɗi mi ɗuyti argol ko internet kol waɗugol maybe some of boɓɓe mon hiyata alala hiide moƴƴa ko internet kono ko wona fiyara miɗo jogii probléme allah waɗu tun faale an on hawrodire e suumayere ndun noon fo ara en fo eɗen andi sa hawtidiri golle e horugol sa arti golle a tawa wondema no woodi ko hinnotoɗa dan jokkugol probléme ji hin probléme ji woni yawde wona noon fi wondema yimɓe mi ala yiide si mi waɗi internet on mi ala yiide ko welatalan ma ɗum ko mettatalan wannandane miɗo faala haltude fimu si salmini on ɗum haray fatunde brothers jo amen inneteɗo Boubacar Diallo ɓe inna commonly known as Soseko haray onon anduɓe mon ɓe fo haray meɗen toro on yafuye family maɓɓe on galle Alaji Malik Diallo family maɓɓe on fo haray meɗen toroɓe yafuye min noon ko family personal family am Boubacar Soseko ko kotirajo am because okay ko menen ko juuɗe maɓɓe men jibina ko juuɗe maɓɓe men jaddi all of you people andanta goroɓe makko miñiraɓe makko weldiɓe makko wonɓe base because Soseko alamo anda simi inni Soseko simi inni Boubacar Diallo on maybe himɓe mon hewɓe on andatamo kono simi inni Soseko tun aray alamo anda ko homboni Soseko because Soseko is one of those brilliant young Baserians with active in social matters like politics, sport activities. He was one of those reckoned Base goalkeepers. He was very active in sport. So most of you know him. I will, because of Sumayro no yawti what I resume program komoni wadde kon open conversation. No wode himɓe moɗon ɓe andantane no jogi ko faala haalde if you want to come appear on the open conversation you freely you can contact me on my Facebook or on the how to call it on my WhatsApp number that you see ongoing there simi yi kadi e boɓɓe moɗon ɓe andanta mi socially ɗo waɗi active miɗo wawima wadde contact it is up to you sa jaɓi komi waɗatama ofa kon ara yewten fi piji komi faala yewtude e maɗa hande noon mi sikki Aliou Balde mi andi ko yetto baldejo meɗe because o waɗinolan challenge mi waɗinolan challenge e topic goɗɗo maybe si mi pari komi faala alde kon maybe so ari mi ƴettay mo min yewta fimu no woji piji ɗiɗi komi faala haalde hande mi ɓoyata online I will say it in English and then I might say it in Fula and Mandinka likewise for those who cannot speak English no wodi piji ɗiɗi hande mi faala fuɗɗorde ɗo mi faala haalude si yawti ɗum mi haalay ɗum folo fuɗɗorde nde mi haalay ɗum e English si yawti ɗon mi haalay Pular e Mandinka because ko waɗi important ko fi base URR di Gambia because min komi jibinande base Gambia fo mi wawata haalude fi Gambia fo si mi ari online sino wodi komi faala haalde fi mum ko ɓurata wadde important e an haray ko haalugol fi min komi jibina ɗo ko mewɓe an surra hande ko annata simi hoti simin nimi ɗo hotude komi yahata ɗon. First of all, number one, what I want to talk about this evening is I have been following developments, what is going like social and political developments back home. One of it, what I was much inspired about the last months, especially during the Ramadan, was about the issue of the NAWEC, the electricity shortage in Basse. I was following. I am in some youth forums from Basse, and what I see that happened during that time, it's very inspiring, because for the first time as a youth from Basse, for the first time since after the demonstration of the students in Gambia and of those of Nasir Ahmadiyya Muslim High School around 2000, 99, 2000. I was a student then. When those are my friends, some of my colleagues and my friends, when they were not happy about the running or the way the Nasir Ahmadiyya administration was handling about results and promotion to next level, they took it to themselves to go, and that went out of hand. Apart from that, even to think about making your voice heard, speaking against something that you see is not just, up to a stage that young people who, because in that forum, all those people that I had speaking, they are all most of them are younger than me. That inspired me. And the second thing is, most of those people are sitting in Basse Santasu. That make it more important, because you know why? We who are outside, we Basserians who are outside Basse, we could speak, we could help you, we could point out wrongs that we see. But those of you who are sitting in Basse, if you cannot see that, or if you don't feel the same, it will be useless, because those of you are the ones who can go out there and make changes, and you are the one who can go directly and ask questions and require answers for, like you did like you wanted to do, or you did. I don't know whether the demonstration that you wanted to do about the electricity in Nawek, whether it went through, because I was on my isolation period of social media, but I was in the initiative I hear about it, I was very impressed about it, because I was on my isolation of social media. That's why I did not do any program, or I did not follow deeply about the end result or how it went. But even thinking about it alone, it is very, very interesting. It's very, very inspiring that young Basserians are dare to ask questions, and they not only to ask questions, they want to go and show their dissatisfaction and want to see changes towards things that they see or they think is not just. Yes, we all agree that the electricity system, the lack of electricity system, is not only affecting Basse Santasu, but we as Basserians, we cannot speak or we cry for the whole of Gambia. We have to cry and speak for our own people and what affects us own. That is what is inspiring. Those brothers who took to themselves. This is what inspired me on that forum. I had one young boy. He made an audio. He said, my family members work at Nawek. My family members work at Nawek. My family members work there. But this is not about my family. This is about what is wrong. That was so motivating to hear somebody whom his family members are earning from there, having their living from there, to say that and to say, listen, I'm not going to be quiet because my family is benefiting from employment from that place. I think it is wrong. That's why I want to make sure I go out and speak about it. That is motivating, one, and that is very inspiring, and that is encouraging to everybody. That is commendable, and that is how everyone should be. Dare to ask questions. Dare to ask questions. And also we don't say also like the current government is the fault of the current government about these problems in Basse, because central government cannot do everything. Let's say they open Nawek in Basse, and they are employing unqualified people, unskilled people, people who are corrupt. The last time here, it was on the media, fuel allocated to Basse Nawek was stolen and were sold in the black market. People were caught. So you cannot blame central government for that. That is the fault of those who are working there. That is the fault of the regional administrative who are responsible for that. You cannot blame central government for that. You cannot sit down here and blame Adama Barrow because he is the president. No, you have to blame people who are directly involved. This is how we will see changes. Because if you want to blame Adama Barrow for everything, the president, you are making him feel that everything is about him. No, it is not about him. Adama Barrow cannot run the Gambia alone. He cannot make every corrupt person right. Likewise, Fode Danjo, who is, likewise when Fode Danjo, the area council the head of area council in Basse, he cannot run Basse alone. So if you want to make Fode Danjo think any fault in Basse, even if he don't do it, it is his fault. You are making Fode Danjo feel big. He think that he is responsible for the whole of Basse. Everything is him. No, it's not about him. It is not about Adama Barrow. We have to start pointing fingers to those who are doing the wrong. We have to start pointing fingers to those who are doing the wrong. Then those people will know they are wrong. Because you cannot tell me those who are stealing the fuel or who employing unqualified people to run affairs of things that they don't know about. If there is anything wrong about it, you cannot blame the central government for that, because the central government doesn't recruit people to work at the Basse Nawek. It's the regional administrative you have to blame for that. The supervisors, those who management, you have to blame them for that. You cannot just blame everything what is going wrong to central government. Central government, yes, they are the overall responsible for what is day-to-day affairs of the country, but we are all the government, from the cleaner at the office or on the cleaning the markets or hospitals to the president. We run everyone involved is running the state, and you paying the tax, because if you don't pay your tax, if you don't pay it, the government cannot effect their functions. So you are also responsible. So that's why I was so impressed about that. Secondly, what I want to talk about is what I see recently when I see this advertisement. When I saw the advertisement about allocations of the Basse Central Market, the shops there, it is very welcoming that the Basse Area Council are opening. They want to be open, like to welcome people, general public, to apply to have shops in the market. But here is what I find disturbing. This is what I found disturbing, and it is good that there are Basserians who are talking about it. Some of you people who are in Basse are talking about it too. That is very welcoming, because I see already brothers like brother Boy Barry, brothers like some brothers who they are already making their frustration about this. The first thing when I saw that advertisement, I was baffled. I feel like the Basse Area Council is just want to rip poor Basserians, like the embassies in Africa, what they are doing. You go to apply for a visa to come to Belgium. Belgium embassy in Belgium in Gambia, they post, you have to pay 50 euro or 100 euro, even €1 to be able to have application as accepted. And if your application is accepted, it is unrefundable even when they reject you. That is cheating people. If you cannot give me, if you reject me, you have to give me back my money. So because application doesn't cost you nothing, it is costing me more even, because I have to travel, I have to file forms and all those things. So that is cheating. And the Basse Area Council want to do that. This is where it is funny. They say $500 per applicant, and it is non-refundable. That is stupid. That is cheating. How many people will apply for those shops? How many thousands, hundreds of Basserians? How many? Okay, let's say those shops will all be occupied maybe by foreign businessmen. People who are, let's say, who are who are fortune, people who have money, or who people can bribe. This is how you involve corruption. This is how you encourage bribery. You know, how can you tell people to come and apply for what is for them? The Basse market is for the Basserians, people who live in Basse. You tell me to come and apply to be able to start to have a place to go and find my earning, and you want me to pay you $500 non-refundable. This is where we are every Basserian should call out Fode Danjo and his administration in Basse. Fode Danjo, if you are listening, this is a misstep. I don't know who advised you people about that. I don't know if this is how Gambia is running application. This is absolutely cheating on the poor people of Basse or of Gambians. If it happens to the whole Gambia, you people have to think about it. First of all, is because of your negligence of your security duties of Basse market. That's why the fire erupted in Basse. First of all, that market was not safe. It was not it was not even capable. The capacity of the market was too much. I walk into that market every time I went to Basse. I told my friends, you are walking into danger. When I go to Gambia, every time when I go to Basse, I go with my brother's wives at the market. They take me there. I always say it. I say people are walking in danger in this market. And so it is. That is what happened. Me, my blood sister, my elder sister, there is nobody who might not know her in that market. Ramatulai Gobijo Jallow. Ramatulai Gobijo Jallow lost all her things in everything in that market. And you expect Ramatulai to pay you $500, and then when she cannot get it and you cannot refund her. Like many thousands of people. And you want to rip people for what they own. What kind of nonsense is that? That is absolute nonsense. That is unacceptable. So this is a chance that Basserians have to go out, like you young Basserians, go and ask for the Danjo. Where did they get that corrupt system? Who advised them that? Is the money from the funding that they got from is the funding from the market? Is that from the Basse area councils? Is that not from the taxpayers' money? Why still you want to rip from people who are already victims? Why do you want to do that? That is unacceptable. Nobody should apply to give the area council damn €1 about that. Damn cent. It is your money, which is that market is built from. So if I apply, if I give you my form, you take who comes first or who it suits better. First of all, even the Basse area council should have record of people who have been working in that market, people who have been paying tax, in that market, people who are victims in that market. Those people should come first. You should compromise. You should how to call it? You should bring those people first. You should help them to regain their, to have their stance back again. Give them those shops. But you want to rip those people again. Somebody who lost $1,000, you want that person to come and pay you $500 again. And after all, if he or she cannot have a place at the market, you will not pay it back. That is unacceptable, my brother. Come fala halde do ko mi fala idunge pular. Maybe time mi hala e chete. Ko piji didi mi fala halde. Mi wari arde online. Arde online non ko welode an ko min wadi mi acci arde online. Acci golan arde online non alla dum taw hawrondire suma yaw. Wona fiara e piji mi ala cokkude ko woni wadde happen e nder aduna ma dum ko woni wadde ko woni hebude e nder Basse. Piji didi mi fala halde fi mum hande. Piji didi. Aranun dum sukabe Basse nabe. Min gila mi jibina Basse. Min ko Basse mi jibina. Mawbe an ko ton surra. Galle baba an ko Basse woni. Hande aduna on ko weli fo e nder aduna hande. Simi sibela himbe ben min hande miɗo jogi kaydi jibinande ɗo ndi leydi ɗo kono hay ɓen si ɓe yiiɗan ɓe landoto lan konto mi iwi hay min kaydi jibinande ko base winda ɗon passeport an o so min identity an ko base ko piiji ɗiɗi waɗi base ko annanta no woodi ko weli lan e ko metti lan first of all mi haalay ko adi kon ɗo e sumayon hewtude maɗum ɗo e sumayon électricité fi courant e nder base wonno probléme base naɓe ɓe ala heɓude courant ɓe ala heɓude fayda ndiyam mi sikki ndiyam kadi no woodi sukaɓe base jibinandeɓe base immiɓe hiiɗum tawi wondema fi ɗum no metti ɓe min gila mi jibina ɗon ara nun ko mi nani goɗɗo no immo wullito ha darano hiya wondemane jogiiɓe responsible ɗum ɓen ɓe nani mettende maɓɓe ko fewndo around 1999 2000 fewndo mo wonno school at Nasir Ahmadiyya goreɓe amen e weldiɓe amen fewndo ko administration Nasir on ko ɓe wonno wadde no ɓe wonno waɗinirde promote to higher classes ɓen ɓe yii ɗum welani ɓe immani hoore maɓɓe ɗum after ɗum yaltuno e juuɗe wono no bonnere mawnde e nder Nasir si yawti ɗum koko heɓi ko nanugol sah jibinandeɓe base ino haala hano inno e wondemane ɓe yaha ɓe ɗetta pamit ɗum ɓe yalta ɓe yaha ɓe wullito e mettende maɓɓe mi meeɗa ɗum nande gila mi jibina komi woɗi komi jibina mi janɗi nder base kon ha mi yalti komi meeɗa ɗum nande ɗum tun pour jibinandeɓe base ɓe jooɗo ɓe haala fimum ɗum tun woldi wondemane da changement no sansare no heɓade jama on no miijade ko ɓuri lan wadde encourage e on problem base forum jibinandeɓe forum base hewɓe miɗo tawa e mum especially on youth forum miɗo tawa e maɓɓe mi heɗotoɓe ko way tun on time fewnoɓe wonno haalde fi ɗum min hari miɗo ɗetti décision hoore an waɗugol isolate hoore an e social media from Facebook, from WhatsApp, and from internet of ɗettanno hoore an ɗum hawrondire ɗum kono mi heɗotono ɓe in the initiative kono mi wawani andude ko honno ɗum sakkitori because hakkila min tigi waɗi choose tami waɗu ɗum tami mi jogi internet ɗon mi nani ɗon suka jibinandejo base mo haala ko ɗum ɓurlan wadde kacco jibinandejo base najo suka mi wawata haalde inde makko ko hombo ɓay haray ɓooyi mi nani mo inna wondema min mawɓe an famille an on ko ton gollat nawek kono o problème wona problème fi family problème on ko problème society o wi kanko o tawete wonude himɓe wonoɓe yeeso yaagol wullitagol ettoya pamit ɓe yalta ɓe yaa ɓe wullito holla honno nawek naaɓe ko piiji ɗi no woni yarde noon no waɗa fodani base naaɓe no waɗi disaf mo on tun kanko on suka tun no haaliri ɗon ɗum tun woni mentality of the young Basarians it's changing, it is encouraging. That mean sukaɓe base ino jooɗo no miijo honno base yarata yeeso kono e wawata jooɗade ɗo kala ko waɗi innen ko laamu ngun central laamu ngun watten blame because si tawi doctajo wari goɗɗo teware ko labtani ɗum wona président on waɗi ɗum si tawi wanono wonno ɗen nanirde ni last time ɗo e journal enen fof en nani ɗo wondema no woodi wonnoɓe wujjude essence waɗaɗo allocate to base nawek hiɓe yeeya ɗum in the black market enen fof en nani ɗum wona fault central government on that is the fault of Basarians who are working in Base. I would understand en jooɗi keɗo enen fof alamo nanani wondema ne corruption wonɗo ko Base market honno ko Base health center en nani ɗum a wawata wadde ɗum blame central government yes ene wawi innude ko kamɓe woni ko collective kamɓe woni hoore nden kamɓe woni foɗi ɗum dara kono one regional level one ko woni ha wadde haɓo ba wawata yaade inne ko Adama Barrow watte ɗum wadde ɗum blame because andi ko ɗum wonɗa hollude Adama Barrow ko kanko mo jogi doole piiji ɗin fof ko kanko no wona Adama Barrow. Adama Barrow is not responsible for that. Wona kanko ɗum kanko ko he is the president of the Gambia, he have his own functions ko wonɓe doginde base ko kamɓe ɗum ko responsible maɓɓe non wonɓe jogunde base ɓen ɗum ko responsible maɓɓe non a wawata wadde blame Adama Barrow ko woni wadde what is going wrong in Basse or what is going wrong in Mansa Konko. Hold those people responsible a fotu felude jogiɓe responsible felen ɓen because andi sen fuɗɗaki felude yimɓe ɓe andanta ko ɓen wonɗe wadde employ. You are encouraging more people like people to lay their blames on other people. Waɗugol blame himɓe ɗetta min mi bonna ɓe pare min na ɓay wona min woni hoore o department o inde en yaltata wona min ɓe waɗata blame a faami fanni en fuɗɗaki wadde blame waɗuɓe responsible ɓen. You are just encouraging more corruption, more lack of responsibilities. People cannot take their responsibilities. You cannot blame the central government for the wrongs of people what people are doing wrong. You cannot blame the minister of local government of lands for what the Danjo is not doing right in Basse. You cannot blame the minister of health for what the director or the director of Basse Health Center is not doing right in Basse. You have to blame those people because that is their responsibilities. That is their responsibilities. So if people cannot take their responsibilities, blame them. Let them leave it to those. Let them resign and leave to those who can do it. Secondly, what do go employ him? Be ananta be what qualified. Be ala skill on. You be what do run. Min ko dum woni understanding and problem electricity base. Because one be go look at them and be ala the know how. They allow qualification on, or they are not responsible. Because lack of responsibility is, collective responsibility is seeing everybody in Hinugol for phone or tower. Ko etugol ko hauti fo ko hauti etta muja wadana horema. So in 40 foot ade wadugol blame and force. So I was wana no lang welo. Nanugol sukaɓe Basse tun haysi tawno ɓe yaltano si ɓe yaltano so haysi wondema haray on démonstration mo ɓe falno yaade wullitagol higol wondema ko wonno waɗude fi électricité e ndiyan e courant Basse on no wonno yarde no welani ɓe ɗum tun is satisfying for somebody like me andi konnu because ata wondema ɗum si heewi mi anda e wondema ha joni goɗɗo si bonni no woodi suusuɓe yaltude hala fimu haray ɓen ko Basse woni hara wona wano min Boubacar Diallo jooɗiɗo Belgium maɗum Majidi America maɗum bro MB Kulubali maɗum even brothers de jooɗiɓe Kombo Basse naɓe tigi ɗum it was encouraging higol wano brought on sukaɓe wonnoɓe alde min most of them en ko miñiraɓe amen no so yaltugol wano ɓen no suusa heɓugol on hamme yaltugol wullito ɗum tun is encouraging and we encourage waɗugol ɓe encourage kamɓe fop kala o jibinandejo Basse. That is the mentality of Basse. On suka innugol wondema min mawɓe an ko ɗon woni gollude famille an ko ɗum woni gollude kono miɗo pari tawede wona yeeso yaago ya wullito on mettende on piiji bonɗi ko woni wadde Basse kon ɗum tun on boye mi wawata halde inde makko mi anda ko hombo kono it is very encouraging neɗɗo kala ko noon foti miijorade a ɗetta e fof ko hawti kon jonna fof ta ndaaru hoorema an tun si yawti ɗon ɗimmum ɗum ko mi faala haalde fimum ɗo mi sikki marché Basse ɗen no arde lannugol ko fii o Basse area council ɓe yaltini advertisement waɗugol okay first of all waɗugol populist waɗugol invite himɓe yo ɓe aro ɓe waɗa apply pour ɓe ɗetta ɓe heɓa place ko marché ɗum it is okay that is welcoming that himɓe ɓen wawa andude okay be wayade be lando hore be lando fu be heba place ko marché is good kono here it is what is wrong about it ko boni don kon ko woni kono be fala dum wadirde non base area council be inni ka sa fala sida fala hebude place ko marché do ya hebude marché wadugol tun landa gongol tun pour wawa wadde qualify ayobay temedde joy dalasi sa yebi den temedde joy dalasi dum wadani garanti wonde man hay sa hebani place ko marché be jonnitete mbuddin di mbudi di on temedde joy mo yobata be jonnitatama mo ko honto ere base ere council fawi dum si tay ko Gambia fo woni on ko andi on system ko on system e woni wadde copy one because minani do hay wadugol apply do some colleges in base hay yago wadugol apply visa ko dum Babylon be ben European be ben ko be woni wujjirde mbudi African be ben ayayi do wadugol apply visa be nama yoba hay ko taransu sa hebani kadi be jonni tatama di mbudi dum ko nguyka labuka base area council be fala wujjude jama base himbe be ala fusbe ngender base madum be fala wadde encourage corruption you know base na be fo URR fo won be fala be hebude place in their central base they cannot have wonamo be wawata hebude temedde joy teno wodi wonno be gollude e nder en marché be jawdi mum bonni ton ha joni be ronku daranade horema be haray hay temedde joy be wawata wallinde e nder ritande fewndo dilande ma dem marché sumi jawdi mabbe fo boni ton ko ben fota mijeede force do ya innude yahay inno ben kadi wujja ben kadi konto base area council fawi dum ka ko baybe andi wonde mane base no hebbini foreigners jibinande be arbe wadugol business base be jogi mbudi ben be wawa yobude dum the ordinary struggling baserian one of the young baserians pannantane wala fus mo fala hebude marché fuddade business en der base kanko ko starting income makko on tun o jogi o fota ittude on starting income makko kadi ko gila marché den sumi ha joni madum min jaajan ramatullahi gobijo alamo andamo e der den marché ramatullahi gobijo jawdi makko nin fo ko don majji don sumi an jaajan fendo ni hay dim mo wada try pour wada recover hore makko e do an on jawdi makko fo no sumi ton inna on yo aro yoba ma temedde joy dalasi o kani mo hay fus a jonnani mo fus te di mbudi di marché den ko darnira kon ko mbudi makko ko mbudi taxpayers money hay si tay ko be nyawloyino di mbudi e leydi janane be ari ko inde makko be nyawlori ndi mbudi ha joni inna on yo aro yobe temedde joy pour tun o wawe tawede e himbe waawebe subede pour be heba place ko nder marché non tebe pare si on temedde jomo jonnatama jonnitatama dum ko fenande non hay goto fota dum jabude onon fo sakanto masa wonno be gollude ko marché ton be jawdi mum boni ton onon fo foto yaade darano don fo de danjo konto fawi dum bay ko kanko ni hore basere area council konto fawi dum even if sitay wonde masahi no wade nokkugo kono dum ko fenande non that is corruption that is total ko guyka labu kanon kono mi jonnirta ma tun kaydiji fi mi ndado kaydi mi wada apply mi Boubacar Gobijo Diallo mi do hodi base high level mi do fala bitik goto e nder marché den ton mi okay mi sadaka temedde joy dalas ko fenande non mawdo sukabe base the way you did it with the distance how to go ko wadu don no wadi don non with the Nawek. You go and ask for the Dajo and his council about that. You know, 49 me friendoni one of brother boy Barry one of Buraeng Ibrahim Eng help what they are challenging that. I don't want to politicize it. I'm not talking here about me Gambian politics. I give a damn about it because I will not vote for anybody in the Gambia. I'm not franchise. I'm not capable of me allow more vote and that on I got. Kono me I cannot speak for all of Gambia. Me wawata halande Gambia fo. Koko mi jibina don mi wawata wolude. You know, si mi ko mettilanto. ko fenande be jokki area council on ko fenande be woni. First of all, sayi de marché sumi ko lack of responsibility mabbe de marché sumiri, because on marché it was marché dem buri yawtino capacity makko. Min ko mi yayi do Gambia do ko mi ata Gambia kon fo robe kotan be Adraman Gobijo Jallow na baylan ko marché mi yayi ko marché ton jajan kadi ko ton woni Ramatullah. I go to that, I grew up in that market. I go there every day. So that was home for me. Because Jajan Ramatullah, Nena Ramatullah, Nene Mako, Nene Ramame on Koto Yeno. I was always there. Comminata in there and market on for Miss Midu, well deep and friends are. People are working in danger here. Especially last time or Gambia. When I went to the market. Mihali dum. Temi artido Europe pregne bani market and sumi. Unko lack of responsibility from the council, Basse area council. How can you hold us responsible, responsible for that? How do you also want to punish the poor people who already suffer from it? You have to, by now, marché area council on before the joga the list. One no be gollude in there marché, jogino be bitik in there marché. Be ngurna mu one no in there marché. Basse area council no fodu no joga a list of record of people who were working there. Andantane ko be wona ino force priority mabbe jonna be wawa darana de hore mabbe mido andi hundreds of Basserians fendoni gila nema carton haba gila koyna ha bagadaji, you know, gila wulli ha somewhere I don't know fula, you know, everywhere no wodi himbe be anana marché jawdi mudum boni e der en marché Basseri council no foti jogade record of that. Be wawa yaltude be nodda ben force be na be joni non onon ko onon woni force victims onon joni ko onon me wadata do compensate force be jonna be bitikaji mabbe dim be wawa immanade hore mabbe kambe famille mabbe, you know, ko den nugol ne am min mi do wadi especially people who lost like thousands, and still those people be wawata wallinde hay siko temedere and der gila wawata wallinde be gobbe mabbe wawata wallinde wawani wallinde gilan e marché ha joni temedde joyi waliidi manan ko andantane be wawata be dum tawaka e dépense mabbe an falda ben kadi be arabe jonna ma temedde joyi pour be wawe tawede tum pour tawede wawetebe subede dum ko fenande non mawdo nguy ka bura dum billahi wallahi Basse nabe sukabe Basse kala golla especially onon be annandane mawbe modon ko ton wonno. Means if I was in Basse today, simido Basse nun hande jango min on Monday I will lead a uprising to the Basse area council, because I know how my sister is Jajiraon. I know how that affects her. Jaja Ramatullah. I know it. I don't know what the more affect. On life ma come fogila mo fandi. You know, Coco Marset on what she have been struggling there. And she lost all of that how at once. Over the lost Mbudi Jawdi Mako Heundi and there Marset. A very hardworking woman, self-standing, a very independent woman. She doesn't ask for favors because she have been working on her own. Most of you people who say you know that woman, and you want me to sit down here and encourage that sister, even if I could give her that money, for me to encourage that sister to just give the Basse area council a nonsense request of $500 for her to go and just tawe the artist. Uko fenande no mawdo. Koduburi met today. Gila mi what he read on advertisement. It is encouraging pe what I invite him. Kono ko fenande no. I go to fota dun jabude. Himbe Basse nabe kadi no wadi onon sukabe Basse no wadi no non condemn on process of about man. Minani Joni you because of that the central government they intervene. You know, Joni minani on jogi kurang, you know, enough be alata you the kuramo every time sit on jogi kala jogi do gas power you can enjoy your continuous electricity. Asiku sita ono wulita noki ma don parano yal today what on noise be no, it will still go on. So yaltani do kadi mawbe modon e bandirabe mawbe weldi be modon ko bembe wadata rip be wujjaybe ko nguika be fala base area council ko fenande be woni, even if it is the central government ko fenande be woni. If this is also like how Gambia is, the whole Gambian authorities, they are doing it in Gambia ko fenande no. Yes, Dudu ko konga ko, they have to consider those people first. Himbe be annantane be ton ben wadi lose jawdi ma ton ko be fotu noddude be jonna be bitikaji ma be wa darana de hore mum do ya wadde invite here corruption goddo wa yaade jonna fode danjo $10,000 madum any of the councillors there pour wa hebude 2 bitiks or 1 bitik, and the people were rumoring this, you know, this allocation process will be based on corruption. People were saying this before even they come and bring this theft. One of the, I will say this in Mandinka collectively. Nkamen fonu njang flakangot ani English kangot. You know? Wala mko. Nte kabring before sunkaro be na la fam. Nga fansung choice letter pour ka avoid the social media and mainstream media. And wo fanang, you know, even maybe one mo jamal al bukanje Facebook hanin program on bukake. Because wo fanan ala endema atombeta ni sunkar kalo, so nga wo endema le nga nyin ka absent from the internet or ayendema wo endema nga keno bara amanke ko mbuka activities all normal membe hapun kan Gambia, especially Basse nte Gambia. I don't speak mbuka Gambia bela ku odiam because Mantara Gambia, I don't know, I don't vote in the Gambia, you know, so I always speak what I see. It's not wrong, but anything that many alonko anim base tata, then I will not keep quiet about it. Because ndata da order na wuludula wo buka falling na nationality si falling no, you know, but na wuludula te falling no. Ntena national de besiri nyandame ni moye nyini kan safo non mbota Guinée mbota Mali le mbota anywhere, but not documents all membe jam ibe my place of birth is Gambia, is Basse, they say, they don't say Gambia. Nationality Belge, place of birth Basse. So wala ke fen ning hapunta Basse akang interest le because te na family bije na parents all hani na mama meyen fama wulu she's buried in Basse na mama na fama ni na bama be na badingol is they are buried there, so nte na roots bigel, you know, so wala tin na nte ka Basse activities normal. I follow that interestedly. So men ku being left of kufula le diam la jam follow before sunkaro wato kono wotumo nyin kurang anin jiko awulita Basse kono Basse kolbe, you know, yela kamol fo ila nidia ani wo sifal ikamen fo, you know, ila frustration, they say it. And Basse dingol, they went on social media, they talk about it. But men gena kumayata nte I am nte ntarta Basse la forumol foninkel la forumol jamal to bari meyen nyabo wolem ko kabri muluta Basse in 1980 from Menta ntata school sinya clean doron nga moy Basse dingo awulita kala nyantol kumbo ka you know, ka kumbo ka jeko ala nyantol ya respect le, you know, wolem wotumo kabrimbe school around 1999 to 2000 na friendsol ani na boysol membe nung senior high school wolem about grade 11 wasuma kabring administration of Nasir Amadia ilafta wo other way of system of promoting natila was funding kel dol wulta, you know, ka strike, but was strike of after you know, it went out of hand. Apart from that, pruka moy mo membe sirim base o mem base dingo ka kumbo foka foko on tebe funtilare kan kamfa yitandi e mol men yalon ko itolle responsible tan na kamfa pour wol yalon e be menna amang correct is when they about nin kuran en jiko. And I was so impressed about it. Muna sabu mo jamal men be wo forum oto mo jamal men lafta funtila nun kata wolbe sirim basel iko ibe funtila le kata ka pamito ta kata ka funti ka match kata ka wo demonstrate. Even advertisements were on the social media I hear, because you know I see it also too. But in the wotumo I was not active on the social media, you know. That's why I was not talking about it, and I was not following like malong alabante nyame. But ka si doron ka wo kacha ka mira ko mbe funti la kata pamitota kanna kamfa yitandi wo doron wo mu nya bold, because nene ma moy nene ma wo sifa nene ma wo moy base di mom, because yes, electricity in Gambia is too low. It's not correct. It's not only base, bari base kata nyame amang correct nu, you know, kabrin tel be dindi ma maybe before untel fa 4B, you know, at the same system maybe asikeno mol me yalon ko yemel ikamel employ wol me iman londo nyin soto iman skills nyin soto o wol ma mol melbe they are corrupt, because ntel be nga moy jang wotumo ko ake mol me yalon ko ikado ko ke base nawek ika esanso me yalon ko ya allocate base nawe ika sunya ika wafu black market wo aketa num fo ye mol mutaje ye samba police, you know, abenu ngani news. So it is la jang ka central government blame for that. That is not the responsibility of central government. Womu base membe doku kam base ani membe admin kam base wolmu ila fault let, you know. So foko anything that went wrong, we have to blame the president or blame. That is even corrupting the president. That is giving him more power that he doesn't deserve. It is not him. It is that is not his duties. Wo manke ala do court. Wo mari member sirinje wo mu ala do court. Wo mu ala fault. Ni passe area council o nawek ye fenke imake correct. Nyanta wolle blame la. Because it only be sirinja Adama Barrow TJ, Minister of Health TJ, Minister of Energy TJ, Minister of Agriculture TJ, the director of Basse Area Council, or the director of NAWEC, or director of any other department in that district or in that region. He or she is responsible for that. We have to call them out, because this is what is only that way that we can hold people responsible. Simol mutano irresponsible to men, because ni femfen ninketa kafoko Adama Barrow or Bala or new minister. No, if I Boubacar Jallow, I am running something on behalf of everybody. If I don't do it correct, blame me. Don't blame anybody outside that cycle, because ntelebeye na jutile mukaje ko woku atata nyanta tala nyame. So it was so encouraging prukamoy ko base funding call il afta funti la kata kela nyantol kumbo me nyabo wo ko wo forumoto nga funding ke clean moyje funding ke clean ay même foje wo is outstanding akonte billahi wallahi taala na family members all be doku kon nawe bari ñing amanke family quote nte I am 100% ready to lead this problem. It is not about my family. Ni manke na family quote. I'm correct. But saying call deserve more. Awulita ako as he will be part of those who is woye nyabole. Bari Marlon Jomale for maybe audio they are no more in my phone. I cannot tell you who was it. But if that boy is listening, ni oben lamoy kanja. Nteba for like, thank you very much. Even for thinking like that. Kamira wo nyafang, thank you very much for thinking like that. Because itema along ye for damning. How many people hear you? And those people that will also can also change the mindset of all those young people. Because wo mu base forum te wo base for ninkol mel ye wo miro soto pour ka funti ke lawo nyantol demand. We encourage you people. This is how we have to go. We cannot sit down and be blaming central government. Central government blame me yalonko mol membe siring inyanta menkela imake. You know, that was very, very encouraging. And albeya je sign aliaje ko sign courant is correct in passé ngamoy courant ani jiobe je sign ni cash power soto. You know, you have your electricity correct. Ngawo moyle al yamira ni al sita nunje teng ale kum man la fika funti fo central government yal moy ka mol men yalon ko men be sirinje ito yala ke whole responsible yamira central government ba lon na membe kerim basse. No, they will not know it. Adama Barrow cannot, the central government cannot be nowhere everywhere. That's why it is decentralized. That's why we have departments, we have regions, you know, we have ministries, we have you know, people working in all divisions. You have to hold people responsible. Hold those who you aliementa do call. Ale muta responsible. Billahi nima woke. You will not get anything done. Nothing will be done. Ni wotambita. Follow. Namoy maybe base marché o abena kan central market. It is coming to finish. I saw an advertisement. Nga advertisement oje me yalonko base area council. Yemol invite priena pour apply pour bitiko soto marché auto. We welcome that. That is very encouraging to be transparent. You know, imake duma. No encourage. That is very perfect. But here is where the Passy area council went all wrong. Ya be miss dame mu Janet. Il after mol me yaronko wol mu victim also fo pare il after wol victimize la again. Il after sunyaro kela on daybreak light. Kamol sunya. Il after wol lekel. And what is not acceptable. Here is what he meant for. Iko ni after apply doron. Pour ye kafoko lafta tarla mol kono meliano ko albe selecta pour ka place au soto marché wo me garanti ko ibe tala pour ye marché ibe place au dile la wo marché wo me garanti kawo doron ke inyanta keme lulus jol to wo keme lulo ibe men jola pour ka apply wo keme lulo hanini me select ite wo ko do murundel wo musunyarolti. This is wo sifa African Jamal, they are crying that towards ning embassy soul member Africa. This is how they make money out of Africa. Because you come and apply that you go to UK or to come to Belgium, and the application fee unrefundable care. You go and pay 50 euros. How many people go and pay $5,000 just to apply? Kela application or dundi. How many thousands of Gambians you will reject at the Gambia at the embassy of US in the Gambia, or the British embassy in Gambia, or the Belgium embassy of Gambia, or any other embassy? How many thousands of Gambians? Imagine 5,000 times 5,000. Womukodolti. And wokodo buka labang Gambia. You know, woka funtile. So Basse Area Council, they want to do the same. That is corruption. That is cheating to the poor people. Basse Area Council, malong yo formula ta dame o idea hani wo wole mu standard ti Gambia beto wo mu fanialti wo mu sunyarolti. Gambia government have to stop that. They have to make so people who are doing that they should stop that. That is cheating the poor people's money. This is what many Pan-Africans and Africans are crying towards African foreign embassies in Africa. So we cannot sit down here and see our own government, people that we employ, may along taxpayers' money, wo marché fang, wo marché ya lo menna, wo manke mo kilin la kodolti, wo mo be la kodolti. Hani fang Gambia's government itata wo kodo how to call it? Itata wo borrow from foreign government. Itata wo donto inataka Adama Barrow or Fode Danjo, anybody cannot come to Belgium here and tell Belgium, me, I am Adama Barrow, I am this, give me 1 million euro. No, he cannot. The government have to speak on behalf of Gambians. So wokodomu Gambian on lokodolti. Womu Gambian taxpayers money and they build it out of it. So ntemu wo marso ya lo menna womu nakodolti. Tebe parente fang ntebe doko kan wo marso. Imela nyantolke, imela dokoke. Fo marso janita. Ntena fe how do we kafoko na income? Ngamen be soto wo janita wor. Na suturo ni na family abe wo janita wor. Ntebe struggle kam. Pruka wuli. Ikafo nyekonte fanan ani wo be ka wo mu nendirolti. Prunye jo $500 pruye is in select no. What faniality more? That is absolute nonsense. It is good that a better ko mol be passe or basen call they are Basarians because kabintenga wo jedron that was first thing my reaction. Non-refundable. Nte wo kodote refund. Wo mu faniality. So we have to hold Basse Area Council under the leadership of Fode Danjo. I don't care which political party he is. Fode Danjo, you are a Basserian. You are born and raised in Basse. Maybe even your family members suffered in that, friends and family members. What you have to know is, womu faniality, womu sunyarolti. You people, I don't know how much you are encouraging corruption. You are encouraging cheating the poor people from the poor people. I don't care about politics here. I have no political interest from nobody in the Gambia because I cannot vote for anybody in the Gambia. But I'm talking about Basse. This is Tofode Danjo and the Basse Area Council. You people, your that formula is even if it is happening everywhere in the Gambia, but our brothers and sisters, Mbari Muso, Ramatulai Gobeji Jalo. I know how she suffered in that market. I mean, sort of I lost wo marseto. Wo muso, she's very hardworking. Nte kabringa wo ngam fan long. Abe doko kan wo marseto kon. Abuka mo dani, akamol na family dema, wo mu doku lalti. Wole ayala fengol be loss wo marseto ilaftante Boubacar nga si janka encourage jaja taye 500 di area council la pour yetara dorong mol me yalon ko isikeno ise tombolo wo mu fanialti hani if sa in si wo kodo dilala wo mu fanialti but because wo mu sunyarolti you are trying to victimize people who are already victims. I'll tell responsibility should have been you should wo Basse Area Council by now inyanta listo sotolan mo me yalonko aketa victim woto wo marshal abe doko kan wo marshal ay place soto ni wo marshal inyanta wol mari commandi la force ikafal nte starting phone gile lano nte la kodo murinde la me yalonko wole filite ma ñi ndimba ko bari dula felenti jang ñi muy la ñantolti isinano ni marché o yeleta ye commencé dokol o mari simirano asala business to start nyame bari pour kamira fang how can I get $5,000 $500 pour ka purkata ka apply wo that is insult womu nindirolti so the Basse people, those of you who are if I was in Basse now, I will be the first to go and ask these questions. I will be the first to go and ask these questions. Because you know why? I will be standing for my sister. Melolana sister Nambari Musoe. Because I know what she went through. Nambari Muso, I will make sure I because of her, I will go there and I will ask questions. I will let them know it's not correct. Assalamu alaikum, Bubakar. Alpha Marono. Alhamdulillah, kera wa fara de contribute.
Wallahi mi fara de contribute because I want to important. Now the mbuli wala o leading wata hari me ben discore. Ati mi jona view one boy.
Okay.
It's very important.
Kono ni view ma.
Okay. View okay, view by the we mukala wada contribute $500. Joni kala wada contribute like the jogi NGO ji banda ko representative ne suka repate woni yedo anati da famude okay joni koni wada ten mudi den kala wada register
mino nande ma yes
okay
okay, sorry. Sorry. Minunna joni. Okay.
So mburi den kala wada contribute example wana FOB no wodi. So badi register $500. Okay, you have a journal receipt. You have a journal receipt. It's very important. It's a money problem. And when I control area council, then do I imagine FOP do I control the area council? This is by force. It's our high time. For time me boy. When I engage I go to for Saremek.
So
and there's 3 years I poverty and yalti. It's a person man kataka gola poverty and yalti. Darren go and Saramaya was banana. There are 2 years, 3 years when I import and export. Come what I'm Pasara like gold, the Maya won't be a well. Moving what I hear council they get study. So you know the Kaila council Yamudi, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to contribute. You're not going to my control name. Tell them FOP, please.
Alpha man, mi wadi understand ko wonda alde do ko anko fala wide that is a means of wawgol wallitade gadi wada e create an other employment but an joni mi landoma o question an Alpha Omar an ida gollayno a jogi bitik ko marché minni an Alpha Omar ida gollayno ko marché minni an ida gollayno ko marché da jogi bitik ma ton bitik ma on fo sumi ay hore manan kuma ala ay ko nyamata dépensement da falla won mijinima an joni an Alpha Omar awawata wallinde hay temedde joyi e nder hitande nen fo te be pare be fala an hay joni an dem marché no sumuno tantugol sans an joni an sikkuda dum no weli nanugol dum welete.
I'm very sorry, like in terms of politics, at the Hake, Nanda Shirandi politics, Nandi the Mankini politics share. At times, no more the article, when I have some booty, we only have business, we don't have Mitanantama, we are not Kali Solomon, but the Colombian I know try my best. I will not lie to you.
Hey.
Karapara business ron kata ke me joy dalasi andi ko mo wona ne gonga.
Joni be wawata hebude benno.
Me wawata hebude be dum kadi next no wodi plan no wodi plan B no wodi bro. Kono on plan A imbudi very 500 min ko mo ne wide imbudi be wona wide $500 dalasi imbudi next so that enen use but enen goto daro ha ela kanso sakka kibika tete mabbe wala jollate ngure mabbe. Ko dum non wona wide.
Ko Alpha Omar. Anani corruption won do yaade base area council on base nabe ko ni wullitade ko. So andal asiki sikema de woni ko is a means to hold base area council responsibility towards corruption. I respect opinion now. I respect your opinion. You have a point. But I think but ning sikidal waru gol victimize want a victim ha pari dum wala correct.
I'm very sorry to say it.
No, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry, but that is your opinion. We are just in your time, and the other at that. No life on the yard.
Exactly what my video is. I want an example. I am 500 pounds of victimized to Hakere. Gambia, Sati, more than a million go live. The family of the money. Oh no, if I would be able to, I had him booty. Come on, my example on my journal. I had him booty. The able to think you want to read him and Sati on $500 able. Giving $500, you know, hold your able to 100%, but you won't have from one every day, $500. Well, I have to get to the Yama.
No, Alpha Omar, don't get me wrong. I understand your form. What do you understand formula ideology mo on John Nudem? What do you understand full? That is if Sitai Wondema is going accordingly, but like telling people to pay to be able to be selected. I know there are people who can afford that. We are talking about those who cannot afford it and they are already victims. Wow, you know what? Wow, Kogonga Sitai that.
Inshallah, promise me. There will be a solution.
No, but for me, I don't think what this process is correct. It is corruption. Corruption, and it is cheating on people. And I welcome your idea. You welcome idea, Mao. If that is true, but there's still, you cannot expect me. What if like won't I be the dog on the 10 imbu? And no wonder we didn't want to go on the money imbu this imbu the one the yobe the 10 imbu the what and create job. No wanna this the central government on 42 what I understand. Central government men go come 42 what they have to have that fund. People the grassroots the people should not fund projects like that. On the name of a scam like what is they want to do. That is scamming, yeah. What do you understand? Okay, hebaki mukala budi yal to demu. Okay, wawa de to dem budi what no, wawa ta woni reno, ko scam no. Central government on wanda we don't come for what the funds ko wada invest. You know, what they create jobs. Unko golle central government non, wona golle area council. No, what do you investment, we can all invest, we can all try to create jobs, but like like the area council, what they are doing now, scamming now. That is what they call scam. Even this is what many Pan-Africans are crying about, these embassies in Africa. The embassies in Africa, they are gaining more money. They are gaining more money on this application for fees, because many thousands of people pay unrefundable fees, and that money they never go into those countries, they come back to Africa. Or it helps to cut funding for those embassies in those countries, like Gambia, German, Belgium, Italian embassy on Gambia on what they generate on application forms. Into their coffers to fund their day-to-day affairs. Kono inugol kadi basi area council on data on kind of system for what I rip those people who are they are already victims. It's not correct. See, the investment, we have to challenge the central government. We have to challenge the Basay area council to go and ask the central government to give them money to invest. Hey. Okay. What do you understand? What do you understand? I welcome. No. What do you? No, I welcome you. I welcome your ideology. I hope it would have gone like that. But me, I don't accept victimizing people who are already victims. I don't accept that. Yeah, but that. How? Oh no. No, but and uncle Dalde don't we are called. I am is the same. Ali Gonga for the same one. That is like making people hold those who are in power, those who are responsible. What do you call into accountability? That is true. This procedure, me, I see it as is. Yeah, I understand. You already understand. I understand totally what you are saying, but that is if that is possible. But that is if it is like it by there is a procedure for that. Oh, that is not even possible. Because they will not do it. This is just a scam. No, because Farami Jonna scenario. Uncle because area council have their own okay, that went to the central government. That money went to the Ministry of Finance or anything. But no what you it's and it goes no, we have to call when it's wrong. The procedure is wrong, Alpha Omar. Procedure is wrong. You cannot victimize people. What do you understand? Okay, what the effort. We are not talking about those people. When I feel what the effort, what time is 500. We are talking about what I would 500 to be pare. mi wadi understand no mi wadi understand ko ndalde ko innugol ne wadugol feere jaben ne be okay wada encourage yimbe men be jonna mbudi si kala mbudi ko hebi don mi andi
wasi minno mi dande min mo ni no place o be wadi dugo e place on yobane jongal le buri ko mi yobata ko
but we have to condemn that. What they condemn those kind of corruptions. Okay. No, me for me, ma'am. I know you have a other step of like fighting corruption in this in this matter. I understand you. Me, what do you understand, matter? But for me, I see we differ a little bit. And what the differ, we are all under the same cause. And then for Anya go to Njogide. We see the procedure different. What did you understand? Farming. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we have the same. Yeah, we are. Yeah, me Jomengo, if I mengo foko go to. What do go fight? What is wrong and seeing things happen correctly. What do you understand? Procedure doing what are correct. Mean I don't accept that. I don't welcome it. No, one out the same. To be pare him be anantane be no wulude ha pare afota be addude yennude kadi min ko dum sikki. You know him be ko hoyne min ko no mi ko hoyne because goddo be anantane mo one of be numbers. Sadari one I halu okay. Johnny fara mi jonna ma do scenario. Let's say be jogi be petit numbers. Be numbers ko innete numbers ko fo. Okay, ben isko gonga ben no wa hebude $500 mo be wawata ukkude. Kono dum ko hoynde non. No dugol be ben no wadi lose. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. No more to go on down what to do. If you want to go in the name of the Jabari, what for him, to do go lay
yeah, because area council on corruption natini. They are inviting corruption. So this is why we have to condemn that. Halangol be gonga. Yeah, me what do you understand Alpha man? Go on me andi we have the same concerns, but we no me andi min dal
I go to land takibe. Push your can be low. I think we the person of Jody, not a family yagal. They are committed thousands of little but for know what the benefit. Brother, Uncle the boy.
No, I mean no, I don't understand. Thank you very much for your contribution. It's very important.
Yeah, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, now.
Yeah. No, you tell me it's good. enen fof ko anni e goto on jogi ɗen ko woni tun ko laawol men woni wona gotum yeah igwe boy jarama boy ay boy thanks man ay thanks a lot man ay thanks man ankadi golle maɗe ankadi you are vocal boy goɗɗo no ɗo Abraman Ibn Abdouba mo inni mo sandari ko comments o inni mo faala heɓude contact maɗa okay yeah Yo, that was Alpha Omar Ronaldo. Onon fodo ngandemo. Alpha Omar Ronaldo ko jibinande base. He is very vocal. Kanko non, he's a Pan-Africanist freedom fighter. So maybe onon himbe nanamo online Facebook makon. He is always talking about PG, about Africa. Me ando nanim. Ko woni tun ko me woni halde konko gonga. Ko wunde wotere me woni halde kono Alpha Omar kanko ko woni halde konko wadugol fight corruption. Wadugol fight corruption higol wona to hold those people accountable. Ne dimbudi sidi nati be wonbe yobude ben ndaren daro jibinande be base daro hiya wonde mane dimbudi en andi ko jelu himbe jelo wadi apply himbe jelo kadi ko mbudi jelu area council on hebi. Okay, that is correct. Si area council on kadi sibe hebi dimbudi hebadi ko honto dimbudi woni natude yobe jonnu himbe ben dimbudi wade dimbudi wade invest annantane ko wawata wadde create golle pour jibinande be base be heba golle. That is true. Ko woni alde dum no wawo dum ko possibility no dum si tawi no foti no wawo wonde kono min e makko commence di mijo makko gon no foti ko moƴƴo wali andugol okay dum no wawo wonde ko the means of generating funds to create other job opportunities. Dum ko gonga no. Okay, I welcome dum is a good idea. Ko si tawi wonde mane ben tay kala wawdo fono fota e mum madum si tawi ko anni e moƴƴo fuddori kono anni e mabbe on area council on be halnani himbe konto dimbudi natata after be an hay goto ko be wi tum on non refundable te be pare min ko mi yiri affaire on himbe hewbe be annanta be perdi jawdi mum don be fota ka won wade de victimize be pare te be pare goddo pour wawe tawede tumbe wada okay let's say ne kala waddo apply $500 wona Alpha Omar ko woni halde do kon wonbe wadde apply be $500 yobe jonne receipt mais jibinande be base wada account and let's say we wonde ma kala waddo apply jonni $500 o heba e place ko marché. Okay, kala dimbudi kala di fee application fees mbudi di area council on wadata collecting dimbudi ko honto dimbudi natata kon min Alpha Omar ko do men wadi difa. Okay, maybe ko don woni me hewtani madum yewtira men hewtani kono ko don fotno wonde so joni area council on si be hendi dimbudi on application fees si wadama joni dimbudi ko gonga makko dimbudi don bayara ko base di iwi ko basenabe wadi di collect base area council on ko dum be fodi dettude be halana himbe ben ko honno be pari wadirde dimbudi kona innugol ne an sa wadi apply sa joni mbudi madi hay se be dettani ma hebata place hebata place wona non foti wonede ko sa wawi yobande hore ma pour wadugol apply sa jonni $500 da foti hebude place ma dum be jonnita ma dimbudi hebube place ben fo dimbudi di be jonniri don dimbudi kadi ko be nattina di ko annanta no wawa addude bantare sare nden ko dum wona Alpha Omar anni makko ko non woni so mi do wadi dum kadi welcome is a good idea ko true non te be pare hay si wona si tay wonde ma sa kala waddo apply heba place dimbudi in application fees nato di dimbudi marché basenabe no foti wadde make sure ne dimbudi yaltani base te base nabe kadi ya wonde mane be wadi whole responsible the leadership of base area council from Fode Danjo downwards ne dimbudi kala be andina himbe ben ko jelo wadi apply ko bitikaji jelo woni ko nder marché ton e ko place di jelo ko yimbe jelo jogi wano tabale dum ani nder marché ton anda ko jelo woni ton min mbudi fo kala yobudo hebudo place ton wawdo yobude pour heba place ton din mbudi kadi ko honto nattinte ko no din wadirte non no wawa wonde be jogi plan mabbe be pare okay kono min ko woni mi wadani agree is komi dakorani ko hakkilan jabani woni wonnema goddo yoba temedde joyi tum pour tum o wawata wede himbe be wawete be subude min ko don woni mi jabaadi kosno wodi himbe hewbe be pertube jawdi mudum yemu himbe hewbe gurnal mudum satti fi dem marché so ben ko ben fota ndarede force be annanta gurnal mum satti fi mum be artira walla ben mo wawa hettirde hore mabbe ko dum wonno mi falno yewtude fi mum all time mi wada tank Alpha Omar idea makko is good idea it is true jibinande be basse fo no foti darade hay si tay wondema kala tax kala yobudo hay ko butut from now on tax ko yobeto himbe wonbe himbe men anda ko himbe jelo woni gollude ko nder marché ton ko jelo wona yobede nyande o nyande area council on ko jelube nattinta mbudi e nder marché because joni citizen accountability yimbe ben no citizen watch jibinande be basse no foti ndarude wada detta on record mabbe marché den be anda ko himbe jelo from now on ko himbe jelo gollata e nder marché don tabale bitik e magasin fo e nder marché ko jelu mo be woni yobude ande wonde ko jelude marché natinta te be pare we have to make sure mbudi nato de nder marché den ko nder URR haadata gilande ma bagadaji ha koyna from sabi ha mi anda the other side of wulle ko honno wonirta you know so ko non fimbe ben foti wadde dum ko don foti wadirde kala ko naati e den marché den kala ko himbe ben jibinande ko citizen ko Alpha Omar woni halde do kon ko dum idea makon ko dum ko citizen watch jibinande be basse ben joni you have the chance this is a better opportunity for you people to hold responsible to accountability to put accountability in your own hands now from now on before that market comes to operation you people don't leave it alone to the area council take it to yourself especially the youths of Basse like you are mobilized make your own because it's your right it is your fundamental right to keep records too about the welfare of the country. That's why we have political parties and civil organizations. You can keep record of that market. How many people will be working in that market? How much is that market bringing in for the government of the Gambia? And where is that money? Is that money been put into the society itself? So this is what Alpha Omar is saying. This is his idea. But where I agree with him is to allow everybody to pay the same. No, I don't accept that. I accept that yes, people can those who are victims already should be compensated, and they should be the first people to be welcome and given places in those markets. And anything that if they are collecting also for extra people who have to pay, like for application fees to get access to that market, those application forms fees also for collected, we have to know how much it is and what are they going to use that money for, and to make sure that that money, those funds are put into good use for the welfare of Basserians and for the development of URR in general. You know, so that is true. Alpha Omar in generally, me and Alpha Omar, I agree. Alpha Omar. Hello, bro. Yeah, bro. Combo. Yandun combo. Jigs boy, ko nickname no boy.
You know, from Pase, you know, Divasi Banana, very comment right now, you know, at the page, you know.
Okay. What is your you are free to speak in any language you want, yeah? Or maybe I know it interests you. What is my interest or I interest like pour ka fem fo ñu ko
wala kendi nga safero ki afta nga la moy bo ñi na meyo kol kabri nga la ndim ko mboto ni sibu no ngatra no.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm the money gold in a while for like a worker.
No, definitely come you are free. Yalong wole base ko diandi intel ka belefo. So it's yeah. So ite mune muila miroti bro. Nga je you say base will never go anywhere bro. Too much of wicked souls and corrupt people. And it's something Basarians never like coming together. What do you mean?
Bro, walam ko nyindi no wala matani naji amon easy no yalom pasembe wudu tajere no mentaje no wa yalom munom problem mo nyindi bro.
No. Afonye.
Base problem jamal le bije no mel yalom ko wolle nyanda kapula anu amage ko min ko ay ni ngato dum bom base area council nyindo wala dol dong tel fam mul base mul fam wolle nyanda kela system woni falim
it is ni se base system ku killing falina base ko e me yalon ko ite amira ni wo falinta don base betala nyato mune moti
bro wolom basen ko mo nga nyo muta after next minute mo kana mo jube coming go ndenga nyinne soto nyindo manyindo nya tara ite soto ke do man soto ke kana wo fenko ta kana wo advantage ta next minute ite ni mol ko e ko nyinke rek after ye wuli rek after ite wo jo next minute mo mel yalon ko ita kela wol ma wo sembo soto iko ke mira wala ko la number 1 parce que la problème on est corruption parce que ko fam fa ne corrupta parce que boy bro dialon del mo dindingol lelti nak mu kala fi kat diam ba ke
bro dinding ko yalon munem what ila nyanto dinding ko tiye
you are right
ila nyanto dinding ko tiye so ni data drong itele be kala victim so ila même ila nyanto ti imanyan na mo nyaaju bela inyanta fola
parce que mune parce que kol batandi pro parce que kol popande man gafi kana ka kiti ka fenkele wala parce que kol problem
bari nga ima bari
sorry ida ba jela ko galbe o ko do me fo kan teng wo kemelulo ni pour ka piti ko so do wo dula ni do pour ka kemelulo jo wo fam is a big corruption and femme yalon ko bro amanya naka ite application ke pour ka piti ko so do so ni te la ko do dundi wo dula do kemelulo ya dundi je after next minute imanna fe ko so do imanna piti ko ni so do wo e ke la loss de ko do ni burundi la imanna piti ko ni so do
Amira okay sorry Jigs Amira ite ibe no marché auto ye piti ko so to je yela nafulo be loss wo ko inata fanan ye 500 jo pour que application emaita wo manke nendiro
thank you after next minute imon na piti ko ni fon so because ni aju amanke coming go ba di lele okay ni man na so to fana yalo fana mu order losses leti fana
I'm talking about that. This is
thank you bro no what right fang I'm right because ni manke ay visa ku ni ngoti wala ku dol jana boy bro ni buntel fam bantal di boy fara malo ni understand so to sangi be fermental ko wala ndina mo ganga fay ko nyanta ka ko do jo next minute pour ma pidi ko dila after next minute ibina selection ole kala wo ko di jo ni fam fay itel le be sila ye selection ko ila mo mel yalla ko wolle diate teke
no ite quand même fo dugu jam yalom basen call before ni marché kabin starting of the marché mo dol ya fole iko nying allocation avec la corruption because ni aketa $1 city inyanta $1 sai iko $500 yeah mo dol be nala e kansulo di $10,000 pour yebiti ko soto because comme Alpha Maria fo nyame business manol bi jeme yalon ko they can afford it that is true
bro they can do bro it will see no extra mile pour more than 500 or giga la bro after next minute be ko ni tala ya di wala ya nyina fenta wala after fenta wala be da wo mo se ko no ibe kuru kan je fo la baka so charita ji ibe la ko dol murundi la after next minute fo nangi no ibe la ko do tala ibe gaji ni kala $500 la after next minute will be our $500 tala ibara para fo ya jo after next minute fenti ol mel yalon ko do be wol bulu mel yalon ko ibina wuli kilit ne dila gal la honda ibina parce que piti ko tala le ba dila wala bro be nya ba jela le boy bro wala ke ni te ay bon that land bro mbe boda jele way holal base itself ala mo base bla mo fonkom bro imam boy imam fentam buta fenti ni imam fen soto bro iten tem fenti base kon andu nyanta ka wo system ole pay malo ni ka understand quand même foy
ni understand I understand
nyanta ka wo system ole pay bro base holal ngoy ko bro nawek ila wo on and off be bro there is an other line do be me yalon kay ka boy ko malo for 3 face long for 80 face long there I don't know wo face ni to jamal be mo mel yalon ko wol be wo face ni to ibe nya ju be base kono wol yeto man ngol soto rek msa ko nda ko na flow be kul way to man ngol be kul me yalon ko mo moy lol wol ka jon wo 3 face la isi base be kubi way wol 3 face ni ide wol kubi what a blood clad me yalon ko is a difference ikamen that between the poor and the rich after next minute fana mel yey fanke coming ko ye ko do so tele waya dara fente bulu next minute wolle kata ika nawekta ika ko do di wala next minute wol ke dundi wo 3 face la ikam sa de be ta ika sa de be of etel ni kurango kata fa no bulu ike fang boy bro it's just wicked bro a wicked it be ko do bund la buka extra mile ta ka jo after next minute ibela ne gol be fala ite kurango be te bulu next minute you feel proud of that bro then nga wol bere je passé kono nde wala ke ni be passé ko mbuka la fika fo
bari bro ite men foten wo ye wolonne iman la fika ka diamu iman la fika wuli ka fight comme fonding ko lafta wuli tanu wo sunkar ta monin pour kata ke ya mira ni man wo sifal soto pour ka wuli ka foko nyimuna quote nyimuna nyantolti so nte sila jang kade kaje ko ka bula comme normal ite ya long there is a place there is a corrupt system like ka foko 3 phase for nte I was in my area in I level nga na boy sol nyininka affaire nyin dustbin collection wala ko nyeko jang boy korda kilin ikana kana alen korda kilin jang ka dustbin collect ko nyobedo nkoy ko how is that possible iko nyeko ya akonye ko ajube do so it come in for thing it's true there are people who are like less who are fortunate and people who are less fortunate so always the poor people will be the victims
wala kendi bro ndego ka nte ka jele ko wala ndangan yo sapino ngan yo line bebe kelantela ay kentela ya understand ya understand pour kan family pour ka kudol ke I understand where I don't want to involve anybody pour ka long faye sangan na kol kem faye nim fata ko non tele fata je mo tem mo faje malo ni ka understand because of bro ika kudol je wol is more than painful wo ka tambi tipping wala le bro ya understand ni atara ide blow le ko ben boy father still now boy mo mebe ko ma boy bro sometimes ikenya fela world fana na it's very important why kana ko do ta ya understand ka jay mol la ya lon teñine bende bulu ya understand ko do bondi ikanyi mol duk ya understand next minute ikanyi mol duk ikete faj next minute mo mel ya lon ko bela area do fente wol bulu bo after next minute fam wol sulta tambe na fam and the next minute la ko do le tundi je because BBB ni lafta kurangala boy fada foye kaspa wala sa and we bela kaspa wasa the next minute ya dundi next minute ye mo do de ate ko na kaspa wala sa aya kala ko lado way kurango so de man kurango so bro that's wickedness after next minute from mo mel ya lon ko wolle ka okay boy fada ntel nyanta ka wolle eradicate from that town boy bro wol man bilam to passe boy ntel nyanta ka oneness lel ntel nga oneness
ete mune muy la miroti comme na basse funding ngaje ite be Europe janne kabriye nyi moy ko basse funding ko lafta wulla kata demonstration ke affaire nawe ko la ko ila miro ye wo je nyaadi
it was a very good initiative over Pesiatale you understand because therefore bona ko to ke do bi ate ko nam basse la nyi ko katara blakam ko nyi normally te nga jele ja sabi ala state so nyi do Abdurrahman Bari last time ko nga jele na conversation so to okay so ya lon de boda ko nyol do basse Barcelona so okay so kabri nga ko je ya understand de ko na da bari ko le na be chat kan nu ka fire ko is a very good thing na move ta ni ngala al tema ya na jani su garo ni aji kuran system re so do so that ya lon ji suma ninka school si so ya
bar wole keta di imaje wole keta
yeah na tele after that ni bro pro ni na system ko muna ke ni num amantara system kan after next minute bro ngoy ko mo mel yalo ko wolle ke dugduma e ka kurango di wolle la 3 phase I don't know whether is 100 phase I don't know bro wolle ka tara kurango sota kan isi la cool be soto no next minute fana boy po people will be there yela kaspa wal sang boy wolte kurango soto no bro o overpay tale you know so after ka bring away for go after nada ko Mr. Bareko is a very good move you know why ya fa maje janni ya lon ko ngol be silo mudala rek na da cool be regle you know abe kuta abe posto you know
because central government yalong central government
amantare komi ko you know ya understand de ko dole be de bulu non te sula de femfe dinno you know be ko dole dundela je you know pour ngi nga je you know ya understand te sula de menna weke you know no but any poor people will finance si combine no you know al sula de menna fanan aliya solo idea solo poor people will ya solo why passe en ko pro men ya lon ko boy bulo lié ko ben pro wala be passe ko batandi kam pro nde awen nde sila na pour ga wo pro be wulu dawo système le ko nga long you know nyaal yele ta wala ko nga je corruption be passe pro allah taala ta bonde be molde wala you know because passe ko men ya lon ko yeddo man ngol soto wala ke fanke molti mo men ya lon ko and next minute fank tenne de bulu nothing bro that
bro thank you very much for your time yeah. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Ala no etnala bro. Alhamdulillah. Si we ankale maybe interest a program on afara alde something.
Interest program on ko one thing ko mi wawata wiide dibbe base.
Kan hombota of force.
Non as
Ese.
Yeah, ese.
Okay. Konu fala wade kutru.
They want to encourage the action, what go join in action.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? By all 500 combo on a year, the only 500. Don't go buy people buses and go in action what I join. They here on 500. On till no 500 they will provide it. Then the year you go to a journey, you are 120,000. Yeah, less than 500 be
what help us understand what lumen men what am I understand because me do follow farm them me ronke farm de taw
yeah and for paying over 500 go to RI in 500 and the businessman you know ronkata 20,000 bidding
comme Ronaldo ko wonno alde ko ange Ronaldo e o boy foko the same topic comme duku
Mila ngandi no dilo no nandi ni sound fio no mai bi hande ni bitika ji bi balene no yo bi ne ron 50,000 100,000 in ya be yi go plati bitika ji go no do 100 per year 100 per year 150 per year no to pero yo ni go no saka to 150,000 be ara yo ta ko 30,000 million the businessman that no to by people not people by the businessman that the foreigners ko be the businessman there if the body no wa ta wa de tu if the body no actual go joining action go 6 week go la if the body no body wa de unite if the body no body wa de unite first of all they want to unite actually we go joining action mimi here ma ram do the worker you know my own system no what am I thinking no what am I join action I think in wa ro ko fala ka do ni ko wala ma ko what to go on the road there har wo be no wala ma 3 years enemy behind you fi on me na ko kom hala an ka fala ka kom an fala ka sar me ya yes mi jolo ni na pasa wa ta ya de tete tempo kibindo high school ringa ngaro ringa ka ki ringa is not a division ringa na is a capital if the possible ronga example region budget away budget 15 years ya atawa region ko same place one mentality ko same place one development ko same place one ni mo en pasa 14 years chini base kono change sports I was allow me in our costa road
bro milando toma question mo milandi gigs on si tawi no wodi ko fala ko fotuɗa sansude e base najo jibinandejo base ma won ɗo base pour sare nde yaa yeeso ko honɗum sansata
min ko honɗum mi sansata kadi ko mi yinno mako yimɓe ɓe no foti wadde unite acca wadgol joint action fi honɗum on unite ko honɗum ang broda ko kal komita ma ko no foti ma in komita ni hore ngo ko dum foti hitande hore ma ndare ko onno sare de ya ta yeso ake wi ko lo kon ko e tinno woni o party kala argo ko dum ko woni enteni der ko dum ti sianji din ko woni enteni dan di pate ise ko action wante joy dare o watu do be dai na inda be tengina inda tendo be yauta be ya hay jon ro ku ya de hay tus hay jon people ko foti wate mention jotin hakkille mo be ti development charele ndara de acce wi ko ko min kan to ko mi tuwata sen gatin e nokele buy hande wono simple en tulaji ko wiede ko kan to fu wala ni ko ne sa yimɓe men no foti accude ko ɗinɗo base foti nootade ɓiɓɓe base naaɓe mi ñawnoto e men wono booma liida mi ɗimin tawde e leydi janamiri nokkugo o ñawno ɓiɓɓe base ɓay o nandike men an ko onon ko honto jeeyata minni menen fof ko base sa hari ɗum ɗo fof ko base naaɗe on on hiwara naaɗe on ñawno on mari piiji tati min jeni min sikki ko ɗum ɗo on mari hakkil on mari lo kono ina saare on ñono do ko hundu waran ko wado ka saare ni hay fus
wow
o taw men angola o taw no men on tay ife bate naade hay jon ronko wadde on develop den hakkil imbe ben no fodi ife bate fodi jogon dilde dungo wodo hala wodo
division on dal and division on angal unification on dal sikuda dum nabiri saare ne yas bawo
kayna ni mahala kam min wona roli min sila jogi mi holla ko min jogi onon an bulo hola wonbe bawo ko bindum
individual progress dal not collective imbe ben dal no fala dal kambe wonata hore tum
kambe ko wonta tere san ndati no wono fode in simple do fode ay na ta bito pasenati ko fode ko project ko jogani pas ay nawe tan jogani pas ay project nawe tan wala o project ko lido ko de jogi wiela ko area council base jogi ndani tani ko pentuda
mi anda project ji base andi min ko bisi minani goddum no wada ton ko annata wada correct ma dum wada invite himbe mi yewtida mabbe if they want to talk kono mi anda ko gonga ma mi anda anything about base from the area council
general area council ko wada ni base ko project ko area council jogi base sorry Coco Mini for you in general
you don't have to say sorry for they can put what he put himself there. He's the chairman of the area council.
No, I because why we there is according to the mentality I don't know this the diplomatic on the one why we the Bible quality is the one that they work why is the general in the area council
he's the leader. Because he's the leader, so you are not wrong to call him out. Under to my Yuda Abase. How do you honor assessment matter Abase?
Business there. Hari business mudi people commission mijoka ndara itole. Bosaji ko mijoka ndara ile ngejojo runi na chemina wende. Hala ajoko to hani yito go sare ne ko haya ne sare hare.
Okay.
I talk with your brother Adraman na hata ni moja. Unataka shaida ni hata. Lando ina mboe makon tuma for yano mo halda no ni jordan me halda no mo
so and
ayo 500 wala wo 500 only ko kaimbe be wala man ku je ko 500 pe yo bi o ma 500 no e national team ma o e ko wat kun so ki dage community dele ke mo ko ta ko 10 plus wala 20 plus ko lutike ko gara ko complete ko on video ko 500 ndara ni hala na ma system ko to ndara tiu mo so ni tiu so no ke most people say that ya wani apply ko be ya to jonna ne You get 500 more leadership. I don't want to look to 20,000, 30,000. Depending on the success of market. Go to the video 500 homo, opinion from Yata. Think the wedding was success from plan market already. Take it place of Parino.
Kon himbe ben ko wonno halde even before marché den no wada start kon ko gonga ne corruption ko dugudu.
I was interested. I don't want no interest. Maybe no. Maybe no one before. They want it already stress of Parino. Why people they want to analyze the just only in action. Just in that and in action, that and in action. Go to other things and get time like it and want to learn it. You can put what is analyze. I can control in action.
So
you can enjoy what I analyze.
Ang onu
What I politics go to water, things and water. When people go to Bukatan, not the Rigia, Hala, Pula, Hala, Mandina, Hala, all. We are united in that side. Over here, the high put the Hala, and Hala, Pula, Hala, the Jam. Yeah, just like one of Humble Joga and Koto, Kawakam. That is him, the person, the put that there were Kawakam. I love Kawakam, the word, go to the Judy, go to the Judy. Kawakam and Gar, who come to Judy on the person, who Kawakam, our time is almost not on this. Kohala go to the Hala, the Engal go to the United, go to the Judy. What do unite before an evening talk about what do unite? I go over and I'm what is the unite? And then I'm going to do what are unite? Majority of both my people group. After master the Kenny very don't need $20, you sell $500. What are you on 10,000? Even per year. What was that application?
To your opinion or to your own information, like Mojo, what would I gather ko yata Gambia do? Be what I want in Naisal dal. Be la ko ngari kine, ko fulbe be inata ngari kine ko. So Johnny, hey. Okay.
And the area council the jogi quarters not the quarter yard or
okay.
And the located on quarters car.
Msiki, yes. Yeah.
Now, even left hand side, get the supervisor in red or left hand side, Tapia or not just another job.
Yeah. Me and the brother in law ko don't know. One not go to the area council. He's from Bagadagi.
Okay. I was very interested place. We man got what I can find out what I do develop. Only nothing. No problem. Any of the junior usually. With the amount, Coco Garden charge for many meaning, we the government citizens, the Fala has mentioned the Coco go you will report the government solid property between me. I spoke with them that.
Bro, how long I give you a lot of information. Bro, what I say number man. Me what they having open conversation because you are it's like a photo Holland Basse na be kon what is going wrong in Basse because
but they put into the work of Joy in action. Let they analyze. The Joy analyze. Now we can go out and public. The Joy analyze. The Joy of the Joy in action. And the people person not the Sanani combo people person not you are going
Ona koto seluba ye what mo ini combo. What any be organized now wetan what established area council jima pedi.
When people they are saying that what are you succeed? So what is build compost? Because what I build, no one will say that you succeed. So I know how to keep it. So I do the auto border. ala oka $100 ina yo no chapta idinde ko ala sepa be yikita
yeah ara on no jogi buri ko Boubacar jogi ko
people basi no forget to the work George in action
what in now I understand your phrase George in action what do you understand like ko full be ngi nata ngare kine ko bro, it's interesting to talk to him. What I save number mount, I will get. No problem. No problem. Me, I will. halti inde ne nda him andube be andama be anda ko mboni halde kono ko kambe adrama ko tan adrama ne ko kambe woni town council kambe woni town mi anda on kambe foti hiide dum wat ala o yaade nder sare nden
mi hanti mako akan go tigo ni la ye dum wadi interest hani wala ko project ko do wada no do reject andi ene kan 17 project
no mi anda di project di basse bro
17 project e ko ñu area kan so tay ba 17 project kono hay ko do be ron ko wadi ni
sikura ko no problem o
kono woni problem o sabo e ari be jodi ke o mo bita no control.
Oh, is it true kimbe benkoni ko be woni wadude blame brother for the danger team makone they are politically motivated to sabotage the central government in URL do you buy that idea Kogonga
17 project
why should that be? Because Sandari Talib Bensouda in Basse in KMC he's doing good.
Sorry, we have a little bit. Hande hospital Basse. And ala hay oxygen. Go to ala okay. If into high okay go and Basse hospital on ala hay oxygen bro mas. That matter no matter with you. Can that and hay oxygen.
Labor wodon I will comment Basse comment nabe mi do during that also during me be wadi take on the responsibility of one of the wards there that be wadi mo renovate be detti cleaners be kambe yobata ben ton so
Yano Harmi Halken Man on in one sponsor. Nico Tali began to the years spread how in Loki. Harmi sister of Westland welcome the Napo. Sister ye have to go Tali Bell. On sister of Westcom. On Congo Naj. On J Tali be Pokemon John Minina of the Rimini of the Harry leading in the CEO hospital on that in New York. Kono dunno yesinani janan wa hospital bale level ward haikus ya bale wada to visit hospital level ward on haikus ene ibe bale en fodi atude en working for the watan de ila ko wadi important ko wadi good control kake ata ko le titika in the EDC hospital education open ka sera ya india no mata de ronde ke bude agriculture un poco in el chuki
bro Kogonga ma ko halla do kon is unfortunate te be pare you are talking from experience and from first hand information me warete contact if you accept we have an other program because Iwi Basse Joni you can tell us what you want to tell us what is going wrong and how do you think we
put it hacking them in Jordan and Dara. But we did it handy, any person that would wonder what they any person that would not sign in the one. but the hydrogen go loud, go to Jogi, no water, on the water.
Andy I always put this to people in the Basse friends of Basse, this thing. In Nugol one money and the Tata project sarending, in our own hands, and what do they for? I condemn that. Me, I always challenge other people like seek you on the money. Basse nabe no 40 what they come small villages. Sali be na money and the Basse is multi diversified in bebe no heavy. Kusandari one suburbs dimen in Tom Folk and no burian what do they go in their sarending. Me Bubakar mean to go to what and the Basse ko heavy. What our de fusuna what go contributing pension at the go. Kono inugol immo what sarending. What the Saren and no 40 what didn't any the why do one friends of Basse comment and why do what there?
I was in Gambia, I very organized set up a Manka Mankunda. But in on the hill, they will push it late. Go on the sick to the Saren, go Musuji go on to the Busuji mobile, go Yari Impola to take. Control one, I will not handle tell you what I'm going to tell you, baby, for the Bayi in the Catalyst. I like the title. I like the way to call it. Yeah, but if you
no, bro. Ajarama foto ko arta jonnuda yo fo milando to ma one thing. What was your opinion ko nanuda sukabe Basse ben imike pour what demonstrate yagol what gol march pass pour about on electricity problem.
What was demonstrated for you? The Jonitaya language by people and free, they need to demonstrate free like I could mean show my young person more. Last 20 days of the Vatican 24 hours. Last 10 days. Now, so by the Himmel, what I demonstrate the journal per week, the journal like 24 hours. Our people will put on today that the German delegates will write or the population will be stand about our rights in Japan right now. And here I could be. And I should say,
no, don't let them go jama on jogi dole len because ko ene wada tabe elect ko ene wada itta tabe office. We are the all ene kadi yobata tax. So
next following day next 4 days, right? 5 days. About 24 hours.
Koluminani. Kolumwadi milani. So you also think Sikuda Basse na sukabe jibinan himbe Basse jodi be Basse jibinan de Basse before to what they mobilize to fight against injustice. Masalim, Zal. Yeah.
Maybe that is conversation.
Yeah, Zal is and Zal non ko tidu rore boy. Ko suka tidu rore men boy din. Yeah.
Demonstration they have to go to California, most of them, the Sika, what's your number? Okay.
No problem, bro. Thank you very much, Jarama Fota, for your time. And it's good that you are one of those people who always want to speak your mind. I welcome all these brothers who call in now. I am very happy that most of the Behalu Bedo Menfo Komijo Goto Jogele. We are the only one who can bring changes towards what we don't want. Ko en fala ka kon ko enen tun wawata dum sansude. Fanni sitai awawata itirre juude maɗen a foto haalude, you know. Sa yi wunde no waɗa ko moƴƴani tun a foto haalde. Ini e fenje me yalon ko a mantrata kan nyama dron. Inyanta folale, you know, because ini ite ima bondi modo ni aye moy wosi wulino ayeta ayo bondi, you know. So this is it. I will end this program now. I will be resuming my weekend programs on these open conversations, and I will try to engage more people. And I will be talking about Basse. I will not keep quiet. I don't do anything for Basse, but I will not keep quiet about Basse too. So you can say I am this, I'm that. I don't do anything, Basse. It's your problem. It's not my problem. But I will also not keep quiet about what should be done about Basse, even though if I don't do anything there. So, but if there is something that should be done there or something that should not be done there, I will be talking about it. I will be, even though I don't live there, but my family is there, my friends are there, my relatives are there. So I wish them good. So I will end this program now. I wanted to just have short period, but I see I already have more than 2 hours, you know, on here. I thank everyone who called, from Alpha Omar Ronaldo to Jigs, to this brother who called now, and to everyone who was listening. Whether you agree with us or not, we are still the same. And think of it. Think about what we are saying here. We don't mean anything wrong about the leadership there. Like the name that you often hear, Brother Fode Daniel. That people mention his name because he's the one leading the area council in URR. So like people will blame Adama Barrow, the president. So things like this, when it comes, you know, in Basse, I don't care about the whole Gambia Prim Paramni, but I care about Basse. And he happens to be the leader of Basse area council. So I will be talking about it. Next time I want to come here and I want to go further about this governorship people are talking about. I see Bassarians have been talking more about giving Bassarians the position, people of URR and Basse, about this governorship of Basse. It's high time. Next time I come here talking about Basse, I will talk about that. And names were mentioned here popularly because of Brother Seni Jabi wrote about Brother Ablai Sham. Ablai Sham is a brother and a mentor. You know, he's a role model. So if people of Combo will honor him, you know, and decorate him, so why not we encourage the government to give Brother Ablai Sham, to give us back Brother Ablai Sham, you know, in our community, because he was there. He was leading the Basse Red Cross, the regional Red Cross. He's a good example. So we give him back to us. Encourage us, give us the chance to challenge Brother Ablai Sham to go back to Basse, to give us those qualities of leadership that the people of KMC see in him. You know, like we had Seluba before, he came back to us when he was in the area council. We want to have these people back. We want to have our brothers who are leading in other regions to come back to URR, so that people like us will also be courageous to live when we go home, to take responsibilities there. Because we see brothers who have more knowledge, who have more experience, and they have been good examples in the community in the Gambia. We want them to go back to our community, to give back to the community, to lead in the changes that we need in URR, so that when we go home, we will see the changes that we aspire, you know, and not cry like this brother who just ended calling here, crying, you know, crying about the wrongs that he see in URR. I'll be coming here next weekend, you know, Saturday. I'll be talking about that. And I might, if you want to call in, you are free to call anybody. We can differ in why we the same idea, but the same major, maybe so Brother Daniel, if you listen to this, or any of his family members or his friends, we have nothing against Brother Daniel. He put his name on the candidacy to run for public office, and he's leading an administrative office which is responsible for a whole community. So when we see wrong, we will call it out, and he will be the first person we will call out because his name is most popular than anybody. I don't know all the councillors of Basse URR. I only know Seni Kanute. The rest I don't know them. So if even my own brother or my father is part of that, I will still call him out. I will still call them out because it's not about them. It's about us, or we in general. I wish you all a wonderful evening. I will not be keeping quiet. Nobody will make me silence. You can't say anything about me. But if I see anything wrong, I will talk about it. If I know anybody who I think should be talking, I will encourage him to speak. Speak against it, because that is the only way we will bring changes in our communities. Allah ko en jam, wala en jam, and fo wonno be headade men e kala hedi toto do men no is too long, but it was all educative and it was useful. I thank all those who call in. Not to be ben fo on jarama ngal nimbara men brother Dibasi. Thank you very much for calling in, and all of every one of you. Alpha Omar, your idea is very example, is very good. I hope Basse youth, Basse people who are in Basse, they will take that idea that you said, taking accountability to see that that money that they generate at the Basse market goes back to the community. It doesn't even go to the central government. Allah Okwenjam. Salut.